Hello and welcome back to the Cinema Tirana YouTube channel. I am Stefano Tirana. We are a community of Christians from across traditions coming together to talk about movies, media, and the world from a Christian perspective. Today we're going to be talking about the land of YouTube. I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite content creators that all talk about Christianity in one way or another. This is going to be a list from as many different kind of Orthodox Christian traditions as possible. If this creator loves Jesus and his word and his church, they're going to be on the list. Just to preface this is, I don't agree with all their theology. It would be impossible. It would be impossible for me to agree with this many amount of people completely from this many different denominations / traditions. And that's okay. I think we can learn from Christians from all streams, take what we love, be encouraged by the goodness that they share, and disagree when we disagree and hold fast to our convictions and have a healthy disagreement. But that doesn't mean we have to seclude ourselves. So let's get into these channels that are edifying the body of Christ here on earth. So let's start with somebody who is not necessarily a Christian as far as I know, but they make really awesome educational videos on Christianity and other religions as well. This is the Religion for Breakfast YouTube channel. This is a more scholarly source for religious information. They do take a kind of modern liberal academic approach to the study of Christianity, but there's really awesome information in here. It's really great to see kind of a outsider's perspective on Christianity, somebody who really knows what they're talking about. The topics are super well researched, and there's a lot of awesome information here. Now let's go into a category I'm going to call general Christianity. So this is going to be somebody who isn't necessarily tied to one denomination, or they make videos kind of based on a lot of denominations. This is going to be a channel called Ready for Harvest. Ready for Harvest is an absolutely awesome just catalog of videos explaining different Christian denominations and traditions. They take a super scientific approach to it. They're not biased in any way, as far as I can tell. They're doing a really awesome job. And if you want to get to know your brothers and sisters from different streams of Christianity, this is an awesome resource for that. Videos come out constantly. I cannot speak highly enough of this channel. I can just not get enough of it. There's going to be another YouTube channel called the 10-Minute Bible Hour. The 10-Minute Bible Hour has stumbled across this absolutely incredible format, which is taking church tours. So this is hosted by a guy named Matt Whitman. He is a Protestant, but he goes to so many different churches to interview their spiritual leader there, either their pastor or their priest, and he gets a tour of these absolutely amazing churches. And through the tour, you kind of get an explanation of the way the church is laid out, why things are the way that they are. And it's just a really inspiring, really awesome take. He asks amazing questions. It's a really awesome resource again. Just kind of like my Bible / church history obsession out in the open, but I think this is an awesome resource for information for so many Christians. Now here's two creators that kind of stumbled across a similar format, which is interviewing experts. This is Gospel Simplicity and Capturing Christianity. Gospel Simplicity does a lot of ecumenical work, hosting conversations between people from different Christian traditions to talk about theological issues. And a lot of awesome interviews with Bible scholars, Bible teachers, pretty much any experts from walk of life. Capturing Christianity is a similar channel with more of a focus on apologetics and philosophy. If you really love philosophy, this is a really awesome resource for you. And he gets people on all the time to talk about philosophical theories, philosophical ideas. If you're a philosophy nerd, this is a really awesome resource for you. I really recommend it. Now let's go to some Protestants that are kind of explicitly doing Protestant work. This is going to be Gavin Ortland, who hosts the YouTube channel Truth Unite. Gavin Ortland, he is a pastor. He also has a PhD, I believe. And he has really kind of broken ground in Protestant discussions online. Before, you would kind of get people like James White, who is very, very smart, very, very good at defending Protestant stances on things. But Gavin has just brought so much grace and kindness and openness to the online discourse. And his videos have been incredibly helpful for really articulating what the Protestant stance on church history, church doctrine is in such a kind, generous way. This is just a really awesome YouTube channel. If you're Catholic or Orthodox, I would really recommend it to kind of get to know what Protestants believe in a really well articulated way from somebody who really knows what they're talking about. Someone who I really recommend to all Christians who has a YouTube channel but is mostly focused on podcasts is Dr. Michael Heiser. Dr. Michael Heiser is a Hebrew Bible scholar. He's an expert in ancient Semitic languages, and he kind of is most well known for his work called The Unseen Realm. He takes a super biblical, super scholarly approach to the subject of spirituality in Christianity. He looks at Second Temple Judaism to see what they believed about angels, demons, spiritual beings. It's so important to have such a refined, biblically based, not just like some random guy told you, a scholarly resource on subjects of the supernatural. And this is a really awesome resource that I would recommend, Dr. Michael Heiser. And his podcast is called The Naked Bible Podcast. So for my Catholic friends, a Catholic YouTube channel, which I absolutely adore, also a podcast as well, is Pints with Aquinas with Matt Fradd. Matt Fradd has experts on kind of like capturing Christianity, but he focuses specifically on Catholic issues. He's been having these really incredible interviews with people with just incredible testimonies that have been super inspiring, super nourishing for the soul, and he's been doing really great work with social issues. I think that with all Christians can get behind, regardless if you're Catholic or not. Stuff like the issue of pornography and abortion. He's had really great experts on to talk about that. He himself does talks on pornography. That's kind of his areas of expertise. But yeah, it's super high quality. He's almost kind of like the Joe Rogan of the Christian world at this point. Really, really awesome. I cannot speak highly enough of that channel. I love it. Now for my Orthodox friends, one of my absolute favorites, but also kind of intense if you're just kind of getting into it, is Jonathan Pageau and the Symbolic World. He is an Orthodox Christian. He is an iconographer, but he also is like an expert in symbolism, which might seem like a little bit of a foreign concept to some people. To say that he has just like a really incredible gift, a really incredible gift of discernment to be able to bring out the symbolic meaning of art, texts, stories. It's just an incredible gift that he has. I think this is pretty approachable for any Christian from any tradition. He's done work with Jordan Peterson, of course, but his Symbolic World series is just so incredible, and specifically the Universal History series he's been hosting. Every time I leave with my brain exploding, some conversations he has are a little bit beyond what my brain can handle sometimes. It goes over my head sometimes. If you can take something from this channel, I think it's a really awesome intro into kind of the symbolic nature of things and the way God works in that. So yeah, those are some of the creators that I love. Hopefully you can find somebody in there that you can resonate with. Again, this isn't a blanket endorsement of absolutely everything these people have ever said of all time. I don't even agree with a lot of their theology some of the time. Again, take what's helpful for you and leave the rest behind. And hopefully we can all learn something and grow the body of Christ here on earth. As for my YouTube channel, this is a place where we discuss movies, media, and the world from a Christian perspective, analyze major movies, trends in society, take a look at the symbolic meaning as well from time to time of films, and try to grow in discernment through all of this to see what is helpful for our Christian walk, for growing in sanctity, for becoming more like Jesus. That's kind of the heart of this channel. So if you like that stuff and would find that helpful, please hit the subscribe button. That's a huge help for me as this is kind of picking up. People have been super supportive for the most part. Discussions have been had in the comments, of course. But yeah, as always, God bless and thanks for watching.